Huzzah.
Yeah, that'll work. Couch is shimmering again. That's fine. All right, yeah, let's do it. We fiddled with it enough.
Fiddly bits. God, I hate...
Anyway, hi, Internet.
Hi.
I'm Dustin.
I'm Lorraine.
We're gonna play a video game. I guess we're gonna play this video game.
Probably new game, because you said you played it for like a little bit.
You don't wanna, with it just over right now?
No, I think there might be save
We're gonna
files.
play Mother 3, apparently. That actually looks pretty good, all things considered, for a fucking Game Boy Advance game. Is this me? Am I naming Lucas?
I mean, if you say don't care, I think it should surface Lucas first and might scroll through other ones.
Oh,
It's like, there you
go. I'm fine with that. He can be Lucas. I have no problem with default names for this one.
Name Klaus.
Cowboy? Who's that? Is that our dad?
Yeah.
Cowboy dad?
I can Flint.
You know, Lucas, Klaus, Flint, and Hinawa.
Oh, hush. Boney!
Boney's a pretty good name for a dog.
What's your favorite homemade food?
I don't know. What do you think?
God, this is your favorite food, not mine.
Homemade food. Let's go. Is there room for mac and cheese?
Do you like mac and cheese? Or like the... Oh, there's an and sign. Do the and guy in the bottom. Cheese. It might just fit. I think the orange circle is 1.
It's gonna be like
Z. Just do a Z.
Z. Okay.
Just do the Z.
Not a capital Z.
Capital Z.
Yeah, that'll work. I'm down with that.
Down to clown. What's your favorite thing?
That's a deep question. Like
this is Earthbound, man. Mother games do this like every single time. At least 2 and 3 did this.
What's your favorite thing?
What is your favorite
what,
thing?
8 characters or less?
What's your favorite thing?
I don't know. Let's just do keeping with the theme. Oh, not F. They're all in here in backspace.
I don't make the cut.
You're not a thing.
Technically.
I wouldn't call
I'm just
any
being
person
dumb.
a thing,
I'm just
Lorraine.
being stupid.
Ha!
Brian agrees with me.
Text speed, always the fastest. Window color.
Just let you...
It doesn't matter. Plain is fine.
No, look at the other. The other ones are fun.
Banana. I wish, since they named them this way, I wish it was window flavor. I wish that, but oh well, that's fine. Sorry, fan community that translated this. Let's just go with the default. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Am I dead?
Oh.
Is the game broken? Is
No.
okay? Oh.
Guess we're good.
Is that the noise it's supposed to make? Or
I
is
don't
the
know.
Game Boy player fucked up? Anyway.
Hell yeah. Welcome to nowhere, bitch.
I had to look over to the screen to see what it looked like. It's weird that it's letterboxed not centrally.
It isn't, yeah. Well, hey, I cropped that thing like...
No, you got it. I'm saying the game did that.
I think they do that because text will appear on the bottom.
Oh, that's cool.
Man, this
Upsets me.
is Game Boy Advance screen, man. I don't know.
Sure.
Why did they do anything?
Makes me freaking out.
These are some jams, though. Casmilly Village, motherfucker.
Did you do a rough time to completion for this? Like, did you look it up? Or whatever? I'm just curious.
If I remember what I saw last week, it was like 30 hours.
Okay.
about Okami time.
Okay.
I mean, it's a Game Boy Advance
Probably
game.
beat this game in 10 to 15 sit-downs.
I mean, Okami was 13, so those are some flickering animals. Is that a normal?
I wonder. I don't know. I don't remember if... I don't think they did that
It could be the Game
in
Boy
like
player.
the hour I played, so this might be a... I hope functionally it's fine. I guess we'll find out.
Oh, Lucas, no.
Man, that's gonna bum me out if it's always like this. We might have to rethink this whole thing if it's not.
I mean, we'll at least
work
play
right.
this, like, session or whatever.
You should Google, I guess, Mother 3 from a fake cart Game Boy player is a very specific Google search. But...
Action carts and Game Boy player.
Yeah, that's not awesome. I wonder if every sprite that animates is going to be that way. I'm guessing probably. 'Cause it could also be a, could maybe be a FrameMeister thing, but I don't think we've seen that with any of the other,
There's stuff just floating in the background.
Yeah, that's not awesome. We might just call this a experiment and then go back to the drawing board. Like, do you want to keep going and capture like 2 hours that looks like this, or do you want to like take a knee and see if we can figure it out? Because yeah, I should have tested this just to. I didn't necessarily think this would be a problem, but I'm not loving. I'm not loving it. I feel like it would be doing this game a disservice to play it this way, with it being all fucked up. Do you concur, or do you think we should press on for now with some of it?
Sure. I'm trying to do a little bit of Googling.
Okay.
I think this might have been the listing.
Yeah, that's real weird. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna pace around my house. Talk stuff. No problem here. An old bed. Fireplace is nice and clean. No problems with that chair.
So the card isn't red like it shows on here. Oh, you can select cartridge color. I think this was the one. Let me see. Yeah, because that is really weird. Notification.
Yeah, I think we should maybe just play something else for...
That's a shame.
Turn the stream into something else for the next hour or two, and then try to come back to this next week. Because unfortunately, like maybe we'll just have to go try to find a ROM and play it on an emulator, if that'll work better than this, or we can, I can mess with the FrameMeister and see if that might have something to do with it. And the first thing I'll probably test, I'll put in some other Game Boy Advance games and see if any of the other ones, because I've played Game Boy Advance games on there and it's been fine, but I don't remember if there were any, like, we'll figure it out.
It's just out of it? Weird.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I think we should do that, because I don't want to play this game like this. Like, I don't want to...
Yeah.
That seems pretty uncool. Alright then, well, we are going to call an audible. So,
it's unfortunate.
When we come back to play this game, we will start it from scratch again. Like, we'll do the whole thing over again. So, sit tight, and I'm gonna say we'll be back in like 5-ish minutes. I'll pull something out of mothballs and we'll play it. And
the GameCube's already hooked up. We could play some random GameCube stuff.
I mean, if you want to go onto uninterrupted and just pull stuff out of the closet, honestly, that's fine with me.
Let's find out. Is there a GameCube game you would want to play since you have the controller and I just played Okami?
Open that door and
Kahow!
Shout at me. I mean, Skies of Arcadia's right there, but I think I might play that game for real.
Sure.
And if we want to still do this game next, what else is
This music is good.
I thought you were gonna have to uncrop it again since we're not playing this
true.
Game Boy game.
I hate you.
I just
grab another Game Boy game.
I guess. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's play some Game Boy Advance games, and then we can both play things and also kind of test live. Do you want me to do anything, or are you gonna do all the heavy lifting? I'm just gonna sit here like a bum.
Oh.
Let me pull a couple things out of one of these
Look in there. I mean, I do. I have technically another unintentional repro cart upstairs. Because I make bad purchasing decisions. These are all Pokemon games. Hey, this is Final Fantasy. I could beat Final Fantasy 6 on the street.
Final Fantasy Tactics. Does anyone check the chat? See if
no one's saying anything. Brian's not
or...
doing anything because he's doing dinner.
Okay.
Oh, we have a handful of people, but unfortunately...
Yeah, we're good.
Whoops!
Our apologies. You'll have to come back next week for Mother 3 when we've unfucked it. But
yeah.
If you've got suggestions for Game Boy Advance games you might want to see us play,
shout it out.
We own quite a few of them.
Where's the other box? Where's the other box? What do you do with it?
You only gave me this one, the one I'm looking
There was
to.
a third. Oh, it's right. Is that the one I was... No, this is not what I was thinking. What? Man, you are closer. Don't make me walk over there.
Okay, I'll do it. I do have even more upstairs, too. But...
I mean, I have more upstairs. Oh, we should...
Give me something like, is there any of the Mario games in there, like Mario 2 or Mario 3?
I mean, World is in the other one.
Just for the hell of it. World is fine, I guess. Start there.
Gift.
Okay. Set that over there just in case. Let's start with 3. I want to see how upsetting these ports were. Do I need to do anything to the Game Boy player, or do I just
Man, I don't know. I never
rip that
had
fucker
one.
out of there?
Do you
See what the
know?
Z button does.
Change game pack.
That's the one.
Yes. Did you make a weird password for Twitch? For us.
For the account?
Yeah. Because I'm not logged in.
Oh.
On my... Unless you want me to go get another computer to do it.
You could go get my laptop if you want, or...
MacBook. Shut me off. The
Shut us both off for a second while I go change this cartridge. Okay. Alright.
Look at cinematics.
Play this for a little bit, and then we'll play something else.
This MacBook is so dirty.
Hopefully that one's logged in.
This is the one we...
Just taking this in.
This is not muted. This is not muted. Where's the mute button? There we go.
No, Super Mario Advance 4. What was the first one? The first one was 2.
Yeah.
2, then...
Okay.
World Yoshi's Island, and then this?
Huh?
Oh yeah, we're back. Fucking horrible screaming.
Oops. All GBA.
Should I play from one of these other files that's going? Let's just play the game. It's fine. I'll play for a couple levels and then...
Game Boy Player is not an option. Super Mario
This feels weird.
Advanced.
Playing this game with a GameCube controller feels very
4?
strange.
Right? Listen to that bass, though. That didn't take.
So... Yeah, I'm just getting a feel for this because it feels really strange. And the game... I love the GameCube controller, but it has one of the shittiest D-pads that has ever been forged by gods or men, so...
God, it's not taking.
That's not awesome.
I'm trying to get Mother 3 off of there. There, Super Mario Bros. 3.
That's
It's fine.
It's technically correct.
There, fixed it. Where is the chat? Why is the chat hidden? What have you done to this poor thing?
It wasn't me. So I gotta say, maybe we'll pop that in too, just so I can refresh my memory, but this is better than, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that from playing part of the first level of this game, that it's better than the version of Link to the Past that they put out on the Game Boy Advance. And that's because, even though Mario yells more than he used to, at least he doesn't do it every time you push the fucking A button.
Hot, 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 hot,
Yeah.
hot, 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 hot.
Like, that game is almost unplayable.
Oh my, I hate this MacBook so much. I'd rather die. Oh, I have 2 chats open. That's weird.
That's what you did with the other chat, where you opened it.
These hot remixes, though.
See, I was kind of down with the other one, like when you put it at the base. This, I feel like almost sounds crummier than like the... I don't know, there's something about the instrument... These particular MIDIs and this instrumentation that... feels like it's missing something. Yeah, I gotta say. And I'm no Mario expert by any means, but...
Play this game.
This does not feel good with a GameCube controller. It just feels wrong. Nope, don't do that.
Can't believe you didn't get the thing in those note blocks back there.
I don't ever get any of that. I don't care. But I mean, my goal, I guess we're very different. My goal when I play a Mario game is to get from the start of the level to the end of the level.
But you're not doing anything fun.
Whatever
That's
happens
what
in the middle
you're
is
not doing.
inconsequential.
Rude.
Speedrun World 1. Never mind. I guess I'm not.
No, because...
Shouldn't have done this at all.
Okay.
I might beat World 1. Keep an eye on the... I don't want to play this game for more than like 15 or so minutes, so if I start getting up that far, just...
I mean, why don't you
Cut my
just beat the castle?
Okay. Well, not that way I won't. Ugh. Alright, I can at least rectify that. Alright, do this without mushroom.
Boom. Mushroom's right there. Ah! Because it always goes the opposite side!
Saucy little dinks. Always going on the other side. I was...
It was the... You hit it on the right-hand side, it went to the left. I don't know what else to tell you. You're also beating this castle like a chump. What are you doing? Gotten that first mushroom, you could have gotten the freaking loot, but no.
Yeah, I don't know this either. And again, and there's a lot going on here. We're playing it through the GameCube emulation, and no, this was designed to be heard out of shit-ass, tinny, like monaural Game Boy Advance speaker, but
You don't want this bumping through the surround
a
sound?
lot of these songs just don't sound right in a way that's like upsetting. I should go back and play All Stars and see how different that is, because that game is probably not very similar to this one, honestly. Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
There. Why don't you...
Call it there?
Do you want me to stop you? Do you know you want to keep going? Like,
I thought you meant the castle.
I said the fortress. I didn't say the castle.
Alright, I'm gonna keep playing for a little bit.
Fine!
I might play Mario World. I'm definitely queue up this one because I want to see it. Pull out at least 2 or 3 other games. Like, you gotta build me a queue. That's why I'll play this so you can pull out and literally anything you want out of any of those
That's
boxes.
dangerous. It's dangerous power to give me.
Because once we have, like, once we can go from game to game to game, and I feel like we don't have to rifle through that anymore, I'll be much more ready to just, like, play something for 5 minutes and then move on.
I mean, there is a non-zero part of me that would play the last dungeon of 6, but it is kind of long.
I mean, are you up to it? You know for a fact that you have a save file?
Yeah,
on
that's
that
where
card?
my
That's
save
where
file
that
is the last save file of the
Could
game.
do it. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I just don't remember how long it is, and then there's the fight with Kefka. This is your fault. You did this.
Wahoo!
What in the world's name is Iridian 3D?
It's like a bad... Put it in the pile. We'll play it for
Okay.
like 5 minutes. It's like a questionable space shooter. I'm pretty sure it was a launch game. Like, I think we got it because it was one of the 4 or 5 games you could own when the Game Boy Advance launched.
That's what I need. Sure.
Oh my god, I suck so
There,
hard.
I got you a handful. There's just a pile.
Okay. Well, and then with that, I will let my suctitude rest. And alright, let's put in this shitty game.
You gotta do the thing.
Iridian 3D. That's what you said. IRIDION.
Nope.
3D. If I'm a Jesco, a name you can trust, apparently. There you go. Alright.
I accidentally changed the border that people can't see. It's fine.
Scooch over here.
Ugh, now I gotta fucking this.
Again, if I'd known we were doing this, I would have pulled this out and set it on the table, but I don't want to unplug it, so we'll just have to live with it.
It doesn't take games without box art for some reason. Like, they're in the list, but it
Oh,
won't.
that's fucked up. Well, that one might just not work.
Oh. What do you want?
I'm gonna go over there and plug that in one more time and tell me if it works the second time. If not, I'll just grab this one next. NES style.
Nope.
Alright.
Rip Iridian
Inject it
3D.
again, I guess. Or I could just yank it.
I can't reach. Oh, I can proceed.
Okay.
You know how hard that you're making this for me?
Let's try this one.
What did you put in? Oh. Good luck finding box art for this.
One of many crummy ass anime games that I have owned throughout my life.
I don't even know, what is this one even called?
God, Yu Hakusho something something Game Boy Advance.
Screaming game.
Look at all the things on this game. Like, look how many people touched this to make this product a reality.
Spirit
Look
detective.
at that clip art.
There. It's not going to take either, because it just doesn't take... Okay, that... Oh, it just takes forever to show up? I don't even
I'm gonna
know.
push the start button because that's what it says to do.
Let me try to reload.
I don't remember a single thing about this game. I think it's like a
That's,
top-down, like, walk around and...
Wow, it just
play
like
it?
fucking anything.
Hey, Adam's got a save file on here. Let's start a fresh game.
One thing took. Part of me just
Okay.
wants to give up on trying
Changing
to keep
the
updating
thing.
the thing. It might just say Iridian 3D for now. And I can't get rid of
Everyone's
the...
favorite.
Whatever. I don't even care. I'm not going to bother changing it. If you get mad, I apologize.
tired.
We're just chilling, playing garbage because Mother 3 flickered, for those who are just tuning in now.
This is more text than I was expecting.
Haha.
To start of a
Joke's
Game Boy
on
game.
you! Look at this grainy ass fucking picture.
I feel like this is sort of Into the Breach for me all over again. It's just like, no, I just want to push the buttons and make the thing happen. Not, I think I'll pick a fight.
Oh, Christ!
Look at this.
Ew! Oh, I hate it! I hate it so much!
Yeah, this is pretty atrocious.
Oh, God!
I thought this was, this is not exactly what I thought.
Oh my God, look at this
Alright, I
garbage!
There's a
Look at these, like,
rival school.
janky ass 3D
hoodlum.
models! Look at them! He blew up into orbs! You've got like a notification. Look at how crummy the HUD looks.
Hey. All right. Stop right there. That looks fine for a fucking Game Boy Advance game.
Fine.
The HUD, not the video game. All right, that's... I don't know which button that was on the Game Boy Advance. But probably select is the X and Y buttons on here.
Man, I don't know.
I have one. I have not many pips in anything. Yeah, I'm gonna call this in a hot second.
Oh, Lord. Find him. Find him.
Should I find Kubara? I mean...
What is this fucking RuneScape?
Maybe.
RuneScape, the movie, the game.
This is really something.
Oh,
I thought this was gonna look like that.
Rolling around
like
at the speed.
There's a couple
of
Dragon Ball Z
sound.
games that are like top-down adventure games, but they're like
They're all
flat
sprites.
top-down. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be.
God, look at how
that was gonna be what this is. But I was very wrong.
Oh, we were all wrong.
I might have never played this myself since
we have
Adam's
paid
name is
the
on that
price
save file.
for your hubris.
Like, I'm not sure if I ever played this game in.
Look at that fucking tree.
Like, I wouldn't remember one way or another. But
Hey, you found him.
Hey, look, I found Kubara. All right, let's beat up Kubara and then play a different video game.
Fight those cronies.
Don't think. Yeah, the B button doesn't seem to do anything, so all I can do is walk around.
Maybe that's
and then
like
hit A.
spirit detective.
Right,
nonsense.
probably.
You have to die first.
Kubara not active until I like walk up to him and
He was being
punch
polite.
his big fat head.
He was being polite. I mean, you can kind of tell who they're supposed to be.
All right, here we go.
Oh God, he's just dead.
It's one of his friends that I think has a name. Okay, yeah, we're gonna call that. With
Rip.
this. Although now I need you to call an audible during our audible. I need you to go in one of those boxes
God.
and get Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
No!
But like that's a game that looks crummy in this way, but it is also
I don't think I
good.
saw that in these boxes. You
It's
might have
in
been
one of them.
you had.
Maybe it's in this one. All right.
Because I've looked through these like 3 times. That's
Just to
a lot
prove
of
that
time.
while it won't look any better than this, you can make a game that looks sort of like this that is actually much better than this. I found it.
Okay.
I'm
I'm at least gonna set 6 over here.
Okay.
Because I'm definitely gonna need some kind, like, if I want to like make it efficient, I would
Wow.
need like a walkthrough of some kind.
Sure. Yoink. Oh, come on. Tried to reach over here with one hand. It's not quite working out. There.
Yeah, it looks like it's a little, like it might be a whole, that might be like a whole stream, like
What?
doing that.
Doing that. That's fair.
Look
Look at that! And then even the crummy, really crummy looking pixels or models look a little better in this game than they did in that one.
Yeah.
For skate, let's just do that. Sure.
Oh God.
Why would you not be Tony Hawk? Yeah, continue.
What is on his shirt? Red. Blue on red on blue.
Oh, yeah, the school. That's a good level. Like, this game is, I guess, technically a port. This is a level that was in regular Tony Hawk 2. But, like, I remember playing this quite a bit on, like, random car trips and stuff. Oh, that didn't go well. But, like, this is sort of impressive
Sure.
for a Game Boy Advance game.
Sure.
I have a hard time with it right now, but this one I think actually maybe benefits slightly from the joystick.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't remember how to do anything. There are only 2 buttons on the Game Boy Advance, so...
No, just control the button.
That's true. Oh, not that one.
Not Z.
These ones.
The only other
It's like-
shoulder button.
Okay. It has been a long time since I played any Tony Hawk game, let alone this one specifically.
Bro, same.
Can't. Nope. Trapped.
Rip.
I'm gonna grind once. Or I won't. I'm just like picking up speed and...
That's all I do. All I do is pick up speed.
Okay, that counts. There's a grind, you all
currently
saw
building
it.
my speed right now.
Oh,
Potential energy man.
But yeah, in an age where we were playing some Tony Hawk anyway, like Tony Hawk 2, Tony Hawk 3, like the regular ones. I do remember playing this a lot in the car. And then when you do play it in like the campaign mode or whatever, it's just like go on this level for a couple minutes, which was also really good for a handheld video game product. It was basically tailor-made.
That's what the normal game is, right? Like
yeah.
The console one, it's just like you have X amount of time to this, and then just this.
Yeah, I'm not sure. B kicks off the ground, but I'm trying to figure out what A must do something.
Nope. Oh gosh. Oh lord.
All right,
oh,
I found a way to just stick to that lip up there.
Rip.
All right, I'm gonna do. What does that do when I get in the air? Okay.
Sloppy melon.
The A doesn't really do anything like meaningful. I'm assuming L is like the grab with the other hand. Or no, okay, L is like kickflips, and R is like grab your board. E pops you up. Yeah, I'm still having a hell of a time trying to figure out what A is supposed to do.
No, I don't want to walk here. I just want like...
Look at that! I'm doing tricks!
Oh.
I'm like playing this video game over here.
Oh heck.
Perfect! I perfectly landed that whatever string of moves that was. Yeah, this is okay. This feels alright. Like, this functionally feels way better than Mario 3 did on this controller, I will say.
Sorry, way too lazy when it comes to like actual controls.
I'm gonna do like one more trick, and then just gonna move on.
My trick.
Get over here and hit this one for ramp one more.
Falling asleep to be sick.
Look at that! 4,000 points! Okay. Yeah, look at him zipping around. Yeah, this game's okay. Certainly a feat putting this in a way that was even remotely good on the Game Boy Advance.
Yes.
But, alright. Let's do something else.
A again.
But that's what? We're 3 or 4 games in, and none of them seem to have the same technical issues as Mother, so it might just be that repro cart. That's unfortunate.
Can we not put the GameCube on without the Frame Master?
I could try it. I can do that. Like, I can test that in and of itself, but the fact that none of these other games seem to be having problems makes me think that that's probably not the issue.
We could at least try.
I will try it. Not on this stream, but...
Right, hacking now. Right, hacking now.
Pick one of these. I'll probably do them all
I
at some
picked
point.
all 3 of those games, so you have to pick one.
We'll do this one next. I'll see how this compares to Mario.
Oh, we got so many hacking people still just hanging around.
Huh?
There's so many people hanging around when we play GBA games.
I mean, who doesn't like Game Boy Advance games?
I did name the stream
Oops,
Oops All GBA.
I'm gonna put
Wow.
this on my
Yeah.
coffee right now
Gosh.
for when I inevitably knock it over, and I'm gonna slide it across the table.
Get it away from you.
Oh.
He can really move.
Look at that. Cinematics.
Cinema! Oh gosh.
Sonic Advance, Japanese.
Weird. That sounded kind of awful.
Should it be Sonic or should it be one of his shitty friends?
I mean, why would you ever be any of his shitty friends?
I guess so.
Okay.
Zone 1, Act 1. I do remember liking this game.
I had one of these, I think it was 2.
Oh, I can pick. That's just weird.
What?
Like, what?
Sacrilege.
Yeah, that's... I don't know about that, man.
Why is there so much Japanese text on the screen? That's really weird.
Okay. Already from the get-go, this does feel a little wrong in the same way that Mario did. Just like...
But also wrong in so many other ways.
Well,
that's
that's Sonic for you.
Sonic.
Oh. But yeah, this joystick is not... It's fine.
This is fine.
The fact that there's so much more...
He
What?
got
Come
you.
on.
You done got
In
Crave.
general, Sonic has so much more just like run
Fluid.
forward.
Yeah.
Like that helps it a little bit.
You just Until you don't, and you're stuck in a platforming section for 80 goddamn years because Sonic sucks.
Tell me how you really feel, right?
Sonic sucks!
Sonic is complicated.
Sonic sucks!
Sonic is not improved.
He shouldn't be! That's the thing, though. Sonic shouldn't be complicated.
It's just, again, like, I don't flatly disagree, but the problem isn't that he sucks outright. It's that Sonic games
false advertising, pretenses,
have not aged as well as some of their contemporary competitors. But again, and this is like, what, 10 plus years before Sonic Mania? Even then, the story was still the same. It's just like, why don't they just make a good 2D Sonic game? And these games were good enough. Like, they were fine.
I mean, enough.
I mean, they're still Sonic games.
Yeah.
And that's coming from someone who has liked Sonic the Hedgehog to many varying degrees over the years. Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 were basically like the first video games that we owned, kind of. Sonic 3 was bad, and it was all up and down from there. Mostly down. I still think Generations is kind of awesome.
I liked that game, but it wasn't just like... It wasn't a 2D Sonic game, like, not actually.
And then I like Sonic Mania
the 2D,
a lot.
like, gameplay was even a little more 3D, which was fine. I didn't mind that, and classic Sonic is cute.
I should see what's up with that, the newer version of Sonic Mania they put out this year. That has, I'm assuming, just like new levels and stuff. I think you have to just buy it though, which bums me out. Like, I don't think you can pay them like $5 and upgrade your old version of Sonic Mania.
Because didn't it originally only release on like the Switch, or was it on everything?
No, it was on more. It was on more than just the Switch. It launched on the Switch, but I don't remember exactly. It was probably out on PC, Xbox, PS4. The usual suspects, I'm assuming.
The only suspects.
Oh, fuck you, frog. Eat shit.
The 2 projects I was on. The only 2 projects. Taking the murder.
I know what's up with this
Like,
frog.
you're going way too slow. Like,
Sorry.
I'm so turned off
This is
by
what I
like
wanted.
all of this.
Gotta fight Robotnik once. It's a pretty good robotic sprite. That's solid.
Wow, I'm so glad you moved that screen once over.
Oh shit.
Aha!
That went well.
You really did. You fly high. No lie. You know
There we
it.
go. Look at that. I got it.
Fallen.
Of all the mechanics that Sonic introduced, the one that to this day might feel like the most like a good idea, that at the time also felt fresh, was the rings thing.
I don't hate
You
it.
can take hits until you run out of rings, and then you have to pick them up if you want to not
Well,
die.
You take a hit and then you lose all your rings.
But I mean, like, if you have like 40 of them, you'll drop a shitload and then pick up a few
Fair.
accidentally, and
Then there's a lot of birds and monkeys.
I'm a little surprised more games haven't, like that I haven't seen more indie games that are just like, that have that mechanic in them. Right. Should I play the one more level of this, or should I just move on?
Get it out.
Okay.
Be gone from me, foul man.
That was alright. No, that was fine.
Still a Sonic game. Press C,
Don't-
please.
don't be rude,
Don't make me
Lorraine.
lean over there. I'm gonna be as rude as I want.
Don't be rude to Sonic.
I'm gonna be rude.
He was a very important part of my childhood, and he's like
Yeet!
he's like your uncle that like says racist stuff out in public now. Just like, look, I had some good times with him when I was 10.
Yeet!
He was formative to me growing up, and just because he's not okay in the same way that he used to be,
Cut him out of your life.
doesn't
Don't
mean
need
that
him.
you can't
Cut him out.
salvage some parts of him.
Nope.
Like, you have to remember that time
Nope.
that he took you to the amusement park and bought you a big old ice cream cone.
Superimposed over him
And then
saying slurs
Then
unprompted.
ignore his Facebook and Twitter accounts. Like that. I'm not saying it excuses his current
Put the
behavior
next game
of
in, Dustin.
saying horrible things or
Put the
kissing
next-
human women.
Put the next game in.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fire some shots. Let's
yeah.
go.
And y'all listened to our podcast from yesterday.
Come
It
here,
went up today. You might know where this is going.
Building up quite a pile over here.
You told me to build up a pile.
No, it's good. I'm just saying, just a comment. Oh boy. Oh, this one's got Nightmare Before Christmas in it.
Yes. A lot of them do. I was gonna say there's no sound.
That's pretty okay. Like, I'm gonna let this simmer for a second. It sounds mostly good.
Yeah.
For a crummy MIDI, like...
That image quality is not the greatest.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Like that text, that Disney and Square Enix, like, is it there?
The music in Kingdom Hearts games is, I think, the only parts about them that are evergreen for me.
Load it, just go.
Alright.
Just go.
I don't know what this means, though.
I don't know. Castle Oblivion, just go.
So this is the end of the game?
Maybe.
This game's about 20 hours long. Level 63, that's a high level number. Alright. Let's see what my deck was, and 'cause this is the card battling one, right?
Hell yeah, it is.
Oh, cool. He makes screaming noises.
I mean, these are just...
Those voice samples sound okay, though. Like, this game sounds pretty good.
Yeah, even, like, shouting, like, the spells and stuff sounds good. It's just a save point. Just go. Just go.
In here? Is this where I go?
I guess.
It's been a while.
Oh. There was an arrow. I don't think this game is voice acted. Oh, what's his face?
Look at that portrait! He blinks his eyes and stuff!
Yeah!
That's pretty okay.
The portraits are really good in this game! Oh, this is strange.
Oh, and that's the crummy looking aggro Riku. Is that his skin, or is it like a bodysuit at this point?
I think it's a bodysuit.
I don't care. I don't want to know.
It's a body. That was when he
don't
was
tell
taken
me.
over by Ansem.
It's not important.
He's not Ansem. He's actually, yeah, Marluxia, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't fucking know.
Gross.
He dies in this game, so he doesn't matter.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Let's take
Yes!
one shot at beating Chain of Memories. My strategy is going to be just hit the A button and go through all my cards.
You built your deck good
Although
enough.
another thing, I'm sure there are some that I'm not privy to at the moment, but this mechanic, not bad. Like,
It's fine.
I would play an indie game where it was like, build a deck of actions to play in your action game. A mechanic that I feel like should have been stolen at least once. That, at least off the top of my head, I can't. Oh, fuck you.
Because your number, you have to, if you
What do
can...
the triggers do? Oh, okay,
You
so
can
they...
cycle through, you can break his cards with higher numbered cards.
I mean, that's... Off the top of my head, that you're asking too much. I'm just gonna push the A button and maybe I'll
Most of your
maybe
cards
I'll
are
win.
9s anyway, so... when you run out, you have to hold A on that reload. You can do it manually if you go on, like, the thing that said 1.
Break these things. Oh, slow down. That's not great. Oh, I summoned Cloud. Cool.
And whiffed hard. Those are healings. You don't need them. So
Go past. Oh, I'm all out.
you might be all at the
Now,
bottom.
can I, like...
So yeah, just hold A. There you go.
Okay, and that just, like, shuffles the deck.
It just your deck is in order, I believe.
Okay.
And I think some of the higher power cards might
Smart.
take longer to come back. I don't exactly. Grab that Donald card or whatever.
Trying.
There you go.
I
think
that Donald.
that adds it to your... Because you haven't summoned him yet. Get closer to him.
Okay. Darn it. I thought that was the next one in the queue, not the one that I was on. Alright, whatever. Let's get closer for Donald. Maybe he attacks. I don't actually know what he does. Oh. Okay, he heals me.
He attacked and healed though.
Oh.
And you have to, yeah. The more times you have to reload, the...
Does it just go for 3 now? Okay. How high does it go?
I think it's just 3.
Oh, my 0 lost his 1.
Yep.
Oh,
I think he's attacking or something. No.
Can't jump. I'm like stun locked. No.
That blue bar is also your health, just so you know.
I know. Trying to heal. Come on. Nope. Just.
Ooh.
Did I not do like any damage to him, or did one of his bars reset?
You were
Trying to
hitting
do something
the
else
smaller
now.
things.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, that's bad. Actually, I need. Oh,
Hello.
Fuck you, man.
He's doing something. I think you just have to dodge it.
Say, I don't have any more buttons. It's the Game Boy Advance.
So just wait. Just you're going through your cards unnecessarily. Yeah, say wait till you see that because you see the reticle on the screen.
Okay. Still can't hit him.
Well, because yeah, you have to hit those things. So you have to kill those when they're out.
And healing. This was the second Kingdom Hearts game, right?
Yep. Just you.
What the? When the fuck can I hit him? Jesus.
You didn't kill those things. I think you waited too long.
All right, this sucks. I'm gonna try to beat it because I'm here.
There, now go.
God damn.
Eat one of his arms.
Oh no, I'm dead.
No, you're not.
Oh, I have 2 health bars?
Yeah, that's what.
One of them was mana or something.
I told you the blue one was your health as well. It wraps.
But I can heal back up to it. I have a feeling I'm not gonna lose this fight. Oh, come on.
There, okay.
Oh, all right.
Now you can hurt him, or you could break it.
Oh. I just have to like swing at the card itself in the position
You
that it
just
was
have
on
to use
screen.
the card. You can. There you go.
Okay.
Now go.
Card break. Oh. Come on, man.
There you go.
Oh, all right. Thanks for nothing, Cloud.
Oh, bye. Nope. There you go. Now go. Ah.
the what? That's the window I get to hit him?
There, go.
All right. He has a number of health bars that I'm not down with, I think.
Man, it's a Kingdom Hearts boss. What do you expect? And the last one.
This isn't a real game. This is a Game Boy game. It doesn't count. Oh my god. What's the problem with the amount of health that he has, and more a problem with the amount of time he's vulnerable. Come on. Good. I mashed too hard. Oh, I have a Goofy.
You can. Oh, I wish I could remember which button you had to press. You can like cache them somehow and make a combo. Like you can hold up to 3. You had to press a certain button. And do like you could do like 3 cures to get like a Curaga or something.
Oh, okay. I mean, is it even just like hold the controller button?
I don't remember. If you're cycling with the shoulder buttons, and is B like your jump or something? Or A your jump and B attack?
B jumps and A attacks.
It might be like select, so it's like X or Y or something, or maybe start. Because they'll go up next to your like your HUD. Just stop using Cloud.
Not trying to. Oh, come on. Yeah, that stun lock is real. Not good. Oh my lord. Do you remember how the deck building worked? Was it just like they add up to a certain total? Is that why I have all these zeros and all these 9s?
No, the zeros are actually kind of... I think the zeros can maybe... They might be like aces or something.
Okay.
But can get broken by anything. Like they might be able to break everything, but can get broken by everything.
Okay.
Yeah, you're asking me. There are certain things
that's
I remember
fine.
of this game.
I do not remember is a perfectly valid response.
But they also might have been cheaper, like you said. I just don't remember.
Just maybe the only time you can hit it is if you break a stupid card.
I mean, that's... might be.
Oh, that was worthwhile. Alright, I'm gonna see. The next bar under those bars is not green. It might be done with.
I am not sure.
Chain of
Oh,
Memories.
you might be done now.
All right, that's fine. I'm gonna succumb. Let's see what the game over screen looks like for this game.
You did. Probably very similar to this. Yes,
Okay.
it is. That's
No music, really? Is there no music in
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts?
no.
Okay, that's fine.
You played
All
Chain of
right.
Memories.
I played some. I technically played Chain of Memories.
Delightful.
Let's do this.
How? Yeah.
Eh.
I love this game.
It's a lot of Kirby's. So is this the first Kirby game? What's the deal
No.
with this game? Or is
This
this
is
just an original game?
This is a remake of the last NES Kirby game,
Okay.
Kirby's Adventure.
Okay.
This game is great.
Multiplayer, huh?
Yeah, they're like minigames.
But this one does have the superstar. You suck dudes up and then gain their abilities.
Adventure had it too. Adventure was the first one that had it.
Oh, okay.
Or Dreamland? I can't remember the order.
Superstar is the first Kirby game that mattered to me, so
That was the first one with hats.
I did have
believe.
the very first one on Game Boy, where he was like a white ghost on the box because I didn't understand that that's just how Game Boy games looked. You like the charger thing with this? No, apparently
No,
not.
I don't think so.
Unfortunately.
I believe that might have been a,
Superstar innovation.
yeah, the charge thing.
Just do the dash. That's not nothing. Oh, Kirby, no.
The original version of this game did not have, like, the hats, for sure.
Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, so this was the second game.
This is like a remake of the second ever Kirby
Yeah,
game?
because it's Kirby's Dream, Kirby's Adventure. So this one would have been the first one with copy abilities then.
Oh, I could have gotten Bomb. Whatever, that's fine. I'll get another Bomb guy so I can get Bomb. Here he is. Come here. Oh,
It's hard. I'm trying to think between this
nope.
and
Didn't do
like
that well.
64. 64 was definitely the first Kirby game I played like
Mm-hmm.
at length, because just our
That's right.
SNES library was strange.
Plant your flag, Kirby.
But I might have played more of this one. Like this might have been the most
So
my
is this
most
like
played
me
Kirby game.
with a computer?
There's
or am I
four
rallying with
computers. There's three
myself?
computers. So you just have to AA.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for someone to serve it to
Nope.
me.
It told you to do something. I like this game a lot.
Okay, I
Amazing
picked the
Mirror is
direction
pretty
too.
good too. Yes,
Okay. Oh God!
he did. Can't remember what that enemy's name is. Because it goes Dreamland Adventure, Pinball Land, Dream Course, Avalanche, Dreamland 2, Block Ball, Superstar, Star Stacker, and Dreamland 3, which was the last SNES one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, I suck.
64, Tilt
Well, I lost to that computer.
Tilt and Tumble, good game. And then this game, Nightmare in Dreamland. Motherfucking Kirby's Air Ride. Don't even get me started on that game. I love that game. I haven't played a Kirby game since Triple Deluxe, I don't think.
Kirby games have not changed a ton.
I just didn't pick them up, like Planet Robobot. We have Star Allies, I just never really played it. Return to Dreamland was good.
Sure. Although I
I
guess
didn't play Mass Attack either.
I guess to be fair,
They don't change
Kirby
a lot.
games like this haven't changed a lot.
Yeah.
Because there have been a lot of like Canvas
Yeah.
Curse was fucking awesome. They made that other one for the Wii U that was less awesome, is my understanding.
Oh, yeah.
The Canvas Curse sequel.
Rainbow Curse, I believe. Kirby and the
I've heard
Rainbow Curse.
Robobot is fun. I've never played it.
I
Didn't
think
you
Mass
mention
Attack
what's
was pretty
the
good.
one that's that's the one with all the Kirby's, right?
That was the last DS game.
Suck.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
Squeak Squad was good. Squeak Squad was like the last like DS.
Thought eating that bomb would give me bomb.
The last new DS, like more traditional Kirby game. In the vein of like this or like Amazing Mirror.
Come at me, bro. Yeah, fuck you. I eat your body.
Yeah, get him. Get that
Oh,
Papa
I'm dead.
Senior.
I'm dead. Screw
Yep.
this up.
Get out of that Bronto Bird's way! Let me tell you
bad
about
idea.
a little game called Kirby's Avalanche. It's great.
Kirby's Block Wall. Maybe you've heard of it. It's basically Arkanoid, but with Kirby. It's awesome.
But Kirby's Avalanche.
Which game is there? Is there Kirby's Golf or whatever? Kirby's Dream Course? That's
Dream
a SNES game,
Course.
right?
Yes, it is.
Is that one on the SNES Classic?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Thought that was true.
One of my
Checking
favorite
my
little
memory.
silly things of trivia is the.
Just give me Crash, not Bomb.
No, just do it. Just do it. Just get it over with. Like the Game Grumps played Dream Force to completion, and then people put together like a mod and just made levels for them to play, which is that's neat. That's a neat thing to do. That would have given me bomb.
Oh, too late.
I don't know if Kirby should have a cooking game. He eats everything.
I feel like I'd play a Kirby cooking game.
I don't know if he should have one though. I feel like that's dangerous.
I would totally play a Kirby cooking game. I don't even know if I'd want it to be like what I'd want it to be like. It could be like what if it was like Battle Chef Brigade but just Kirby themed, where you like
Suck up the things.
parts of the game you're just playing Kirby, and then you like go back to your station and like barf up all the enemies you ate, and then like make a stew or whatever.
So in Squeak Squad,
Right, whatever,
you could
moving on.
the bottom screen you like stored other power-ups and like health pickups and stuff. You can do it that way. And then
Nintendo
make
should
it-
do that. They should just steal that indie darling, just rip it off wholesale, and make that Kirby game.
God, you're terrible.
It
at
catches
this.
me out. I don't know when the level ends, so like it goes in there and I'm
When
like,
the
oh, the
giant
level's
shining
over.
star, like the star on top of the thing, shimmers.
I'm gonna play the next level.
Do it.
I'm gonna try to play until. Do you know when the? Let's see. I'll just
I
keep.
think there's
You
5.
should grab me another game or two. We're out of the queue is empty. You got,
You're playing them for like 3 fucking seconds.
you got 6 over there, but you already said that's gonna.
I mean, or if you want
Take
the rest
quite
of the stream to just be that, it's probably about an hour.
Up to you. If you want to do that, I'd be like I said,
care.
I'd be down to watch it. But oh fuck me.
Final Fantasy 6.
Yeah, put it to the chat. Final Fantasy.
Kefka Tower.
Watch Final Fantasy VI be completed, or play like maybe 5 or 6 other games for like 10 minutes each.
I know Kyle's there. Kyle, do you want that?
Fuck these guys.
I'd do it.
These. Waddle do, Waddle dee. Which one's which? Oh, you're an asshole. Nope, gotta go. Sorry.
Do you want me to play the end of Final Fantasy VI, Kyle?
Okay. Okay, here's finally. Nope. Oh, the bomb guys don't give you bomb.
He just says do whatever makes you
So
happy.
sad.
They don't give you burning.
Gosh, Kirby hasn't gotten burning sooner. Just eating whatever dude he runs across in a back alley somewhere. Nope, I'm bad.
What is like Game Facts or something?
I'm bad and suck. You're just looking up for a guide for that.
I don't want IGN.
I did a little better that time.
There we go.
Let's see. I'm gonna say, keep that in our back pocket for now. We still might do that on a stream at some point. But let's just do... I'm kind of digging this. I'll play this until I get to a boss, and then we'll play maybe 1 or 2 other non-6
You're
games for a
making
little
me like,
bit.
you're making me dig though, and I want to dig.
I've got an idea or two.
Great, get it.
Or do you want to start playing this for a little bit, and then I'll dig
I mean, if
right
you
now?
If you want to hand off,
Yeah, why not? Just trade me until I find another game or two in the
Can't
bin.
put this anywhere because all the bins are everywhere. You're making me dig constantly.
Here, play some Kirby.
Oh gosh, I gotta figure out what is what.
B sucks and A jumps? Or is it the opposite? There's only 2 buttons. 2 face buttons, at least.
Ow. Well, freaking dude. Oh, I want needle.
I'm gonna boot that up. Just out of
Where is
curiosity, probably.
Nope. Wrong way. Ow. Back when copy abilities changed to colors. Ow.
Reach across you and grab those little boxes.
Rude. Wheels probably here. Or no, it's this.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh!
No.
Play where we're twisted. Just pick up the GameCube and hold it.
Look at how much better I am than you. I got 5, but I could have done better. Here we go. Beat up that tree. Don't mind me.
That was harsh. Alright, I've got 3 more games.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say that'll do us. Because one of them I know we can play for... I could play that game for a while. Alright. Back to the anime.
Oh no. What have you done?
It's fine.
This is exhausting.
Hey man, I'm getting up and changing the
Oh,
cartridges.
No, like mentally draining.
So this is... I wanted to pick this up because this is what I expected that Yu Yu Hakusho game to be. I was like, it's probably just like a clone of this, right? But apparently these are
Oh,
totally
Lord.
unrelated, totally different products.
Oh
Look at
no.
that video. That's... Did you ever own any of those video
Yes.
cartridges? Is this what every episode of SpongeBob looked like on the Game Boy Advance?
I don't know, because I only had like 2 Pokemon ones.
That is...
They look better than that.
I mean, it's legible. Like, it looks like that footage from whichever movie this was, or like movies, plural. You technically can tell what it is.
That was some like Tree of Might stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's footage from like the first couple, like those first 3 movies. There might have been a little from each of them in there. I'm not 100% sure. All right. Oh.
Continue. No.
Oh, sorry.
Ugh.
I mean, can I reset it from here? I can. Guess not. All right.
I thought you did.
Whatever.
Here.
This is literally the start of Dragon Ball Z. Okay.
Great.
Yeah, this is what I was expecting from that other game.
What is to the right on the
Got
beat?
turtle.
Not turtle. I don't know what turtle
Thanks,
is.
Turtle.
That thing. That white whatever. Ah.
Oh, wait, it's a porno mag, I guess. It looked like it had a face or something. Bulma's wearing her, like, Frieza Saga outfit, which, like, come on, continuity. What the fuck? They just couldn't be bothered to give her more than one sprite. That's a bullshit video game. I'm calling it right here.
God, those portraits. Oh.
Hidden behind Kame House somewhere. More porno mags. I think that's technically Bulma's face.
Oh yeah.
Can I go in the house? Hell yeah! Look at Can't watch TV.
That is a
Punch
huge,
at it.
That is a huge
Oh.
TV.
Don't
Yeah,
go.
don't
Yeah,
go
probably
up there.
don't go
That
into.
is a very small couch.
Oh, I guess that is a couch, isn't it?
Yeah, they sit around that and watch the TV.
Yeah.
And
Go in the fridge.
show. Yes, go in the fridge.
Like my last visit.
Oh, Goku.
I wish I could punch the TV. Just like... No, Tucker Carlson! You're wrong! I wish it would break. Oh well. That's quite... Look at that Roshi portrait.
Oh.
Oh, I got a collectible for collecting all the shit.
I don't
Danny,
know.
who are these people? I don't know, son. I'm just gonna wander around this island collecting porno. Like, just hang out with this bald dude. Whatever. That Krillin one's pretty good.
How do you mess up Krillin's face?
I guess there isn't much to it. That's fair.
Look at Gohan's face. Like, oh
Look
my...
at the difference between them. Look how much better the Krillin one is than, like...
all of the other ones?
Also, it doesn't, like... The Gohan one doesn't even try to fill the frame. Like... That's so weird.
Goku's the only one that does. Everyone else is just like, meh.
Alright, I don't know how to progress. I was gonna try to, like, fight something. Oh, look at that. Spend my key. Roshi, how do I, like, go to the part where I punch something? Can you give me another one? Oh, I'm giving him all of them. Okay, I thought I was giving them all at once.
Hell yeah.
Experience points, look at that, I'm at level 2. Okay. Collecting the porno was the thing to progress the game. I don't believe you.
I know.
My name's Goku. I see you have become soft. Blink, 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 blink. That's how kidnapping works.
Huh?
What? Piccolo?
So I'm gonna kill both of you at once. How does that sound?
Shh. That's for later. Don't spoil it.
It's a secret tool for later. Sounds risky.
Nimbus! I'm a little bummed out that there's not like a ride-sharing service or like a get cheap plane tickets app that's called Nimbus.
Nimbus.
Okay, I'm in this random like. Okay. Am I? Is this Goku? Is this Goku's house? Did I just go home?
Yeah, fuck dude. Who needs them?
Why?
You'll have another one.
I'm assuming there's snakes to fight. Yep.
Snakes.
Look at those technically snakes.
Look at these snakes.
I killed it.
No,
I didn't. I thought it just like that's just the way it looks. I guess. There we go.
The crab.
How does that crab feel about my mighty energy ball?
Oh,
Oh.
You're really showing him.
Oh, it doesn't go far enough. Alright, well. Oh, I guess it does go further the longer you charge it. Video games. Punch the snakes. Maybe not. I guess the only way to defeat snakes is with energy blasts.
No, you did it. You just had to line it up.
There you go.
Because that makes sense.
I was gonna say, no wonder my garden's so fucked up.
Oh god.
Oh, alright.
Oh
So that's
lord.
like the left trigger does nothing.
Cool.
Right trigger lets you fly?
Was it both at the same
Just kidding,
time?
I guess it... No, it's just making a, like, no noise. Guess I can't do that again. Alright.
That was
What is happening? Why is this the next thing that happens? This is more filler than Dragon Ball Z itself. Like,
That's a dinosaur.
in Dragon Ball Z, the next thing that happens is he fights Raditz.
Is he drooling? Like,
Alright. I don't want to do side quests
well
for
then
this
end
dinosaur.
this game.
So, I guess we're done with Legacy of
Thank
Goku.
God.
Oh, first I gotta
That's a
fight
cat.
this
Wolf.
dog, cat, this animal.
Punch that wolf. This game
Oh.
is incredibly bad.
Alright, I'm dead. That was worth it. I'm glad I died before I turned this off.
Oh my god, you're not...
You don't even want to know how much of that I probably played. Like, you have... that save file probably has like at least 10 or 20 hours on it. We're gonna go with this one next.
You gotta inject it.
Alright, I'm getting there. This doesn't even... Okay, I wanted to see, it's like, do you have to like turn off your Game Boy when that happens?
Nope, you live there.
Can you either watch Goku be dead for the next 6 hours, or...
Yep, that's all I want.
Literally power down your console?
That's all I want. Oh my. Sorry.
So mostly I just want to check in on this port.
Crawfish Interactive, indeed.
Because there's also a Dreamcast and like modern arcadeware for the arcade hardware for the time version of this game. So the fact that they put this on the Game Boy is pretty fucking nuts. Who should I be? Sakura? Or Gold Standard?
Beauty, man.
He has fireballs. That's how he works. He's got isms. I'm just gonna use the regular one, because that's the one with the normal meter. Look at that. Look at the alpha version of his fucking headband.
So huge.
Like how much fabric? That's like a scarf that he just happened to tie to his head.
I feel like a weight of 143 pounds is way underweight for a muscle-bound,
looking at how,
5'7" man.
0% body fat.
Muscle's heavier than fat.
Alright, Charlie.
Is it the guy who turns into like a zombie?
Yeah, he's dead in Street Fighter V.
Cool.
His weird zombie face. Okay, how does this game work with... Because the Game Boy has 2 buttons. You probably just have 2 punches and 2 kicks. The triggers do something. Yeah, maybe they took out the... That's like the heavy one. It's probably just mediums and heavies, like they just taking out the lights. Yeah, that's what it sort of looks like. Although that might be a light.
Throw you a fireball.
Yeah, okay, that's like a light kick. That's the roundhouse. I don't know, man. There. Fuck Charlie. Like the UI and stuff, though? This is mostly that video game.
It looks clean. Cleaner than some of the other games we've seen.
Says the word, and then the thing comes out. Oh, it's not.
You can't Dragon Punch on a Game Boy Advance GameCube.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, the D-pad is technically easier, although it's still like microscopic.
I guess your entire like.
There we go. Killed him with an uppercut. Yeah, like my thumb is like.
Mine's not.
Well,
it's close to the
like
same
significantly
size.
larger than the size of that
It's
entire
like
D-pad.
2 for you.
Yeah, like there's two. That thing is like 2 thumb lengths of my thumb.
Not for me.
I'm gonna beat up this one guy. Birdie, that's fine. Yeah. Like the roster is probably not as big in this game. The screen didn't look like it. Looks like it has quite a few characters, but I feel like Alpha 3 had like 50 dudes
He looks
in
a
it.
little chunky. Birdie. Is it a mohawk? Is that like a blade? Like what is on his hair?
I'm pretty sure it's his hair with a weird hole punched in it.
That's really weird. That's not possible.
'Cause he's in 5 but he's got all fat. He's got a beer belly and he eats donuts.
Great.
Oh, fuck you, man. Taunted. Oh, select taunts. That's what I did. So I was pushing Y like it was an actual button.
Why would you?
Oh, come on. Again, having... There we go. You were super. Oh, no, not. Grab the joystick again. Oh god! Hey man! Oh, can't go down like that. Can't lose to Birdie. Fuck Birdie.
Did you just lick a chain?
Yeah, he's got. Just doesn't have like the Marvel vs. Capcom. Just push the triggers to do your super shortcut. Let's see. Does it have like a move list and stuff? Button big. Nope, just weird. Oh, so you push them together, you get the mediums, so the bases are lights. Okay.
Weird.
I guess that makes sense. Funny.
I enjoy that it said I get kind of why,
God.
but the fact that it said player 1 pause was really funny.
I mean, I
Like-
bet this had link cable play. I bet you could just do it.
And I guess it would pause for everybody, but it's still just funny to think of.
Oh.
I'm just imagining 2 people playing this game on one game.
Oh, go away. Sucking up something fierce.
Birdie's got your number. Wow, I might actually be able to feel the AC. That's neat.
Oh boy. Okay. Too dumb to not get hit by fireballs. That's good news for me.
Haha.
Oh boy. Haha! Technically correct. Alright. Should kill Birdie and then we'll gonna mash it out. Trying to do a super, but every time I did it, it was just like one fireball or an uppercut came out.
Cool. Dang.
Come on, man. Maybe it's like whatever. Fuck you, dude. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Yep,
Rip.
I suck. All right. Yeah, that could be
Yeah.
worse. That could be worse. Man, is that weird? Oh, did I push a button? Or, oh, man, that's the slowest 10 count I've ever seen. Look at that. That's crazy. That's like 3 or 4 seconds between each number. I'm gonna put.
10 count in this game?
Apparently, it's very good. I think we're gonna do 2 more games.
Oh, geez.
This one for a hot second, and then a different one.
Oh, dear.
Oh. Come back, Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Nope. So long.
Ugh.
Go next.
Oh.
It was a day.
I kind of just wanted to see this game with my own eyes again.
Never imploded that.
Because the details of it, like, I know the basics of it, but, like, for some reason, the details I remember very little of. But I played this probably like 80 hours or something.
You're getting
Played
a lot of
so much of this
a lot
game.
of yays.
I know this game is fucking awesome, and that's as somebody who tried really hard to get into the PlayStation 1, and for whatever reason, I never did. I didn't own it at the time. And like when it first came out, and then later when like there was the easy to get greatest hits version or whatever, I picked it up and tried to get into it. And I don't know what it was. Like I don't know if I just wasn't in the mood for that type of game at the time that I picked it up then, or whatever. But I like bounced right off of it. I played it for a couple hours and I was like, this is fine. And then I never really went back to it. This game I played. Oh my god, you have no idea how long I played this.
Brian shares your sentiment for this over the PlayStation 1.
And I don't know what it is. Like I couldn't tell you exactly why that happens, but I guess
So
we'll
it had
start.
more options and it just felt more involved, is what he says.
Okay, that's fair. See if I can play this until like it becomes a video game. This looks pretty good. Look at the nice, stylish little isometric thing. Good looking, chunky little sprites. What's his name? He's got his fun little cowlick thing. It's pretty good. Look how legible that text is. I want to say thumbs up to the, like...
Brian says just play this for 4 hours, I'll watch.
Like, that is the most readable Game Boy text I've maybe ever seen. Good on you, Square Enix.
Pokemon text is fine. play this and come back to them. Who has the hat? Okay, there's the kid with the hat. I was like, who has the hat?
Did they make one of these for the DS? I don't remember. I'm legitimately asking because I feel like there's a 50-50 chance that that's true. Oh man, see, this game's on. Touching out all the hot button issues. Yeah, fuck them up, redhead.
They did, is what he says.
Okay.
I can see.
I'm pretty sure I own it.
It was also pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I own it, but it's the same as, like, my arc of tactics goes like this.
I don't know.
It's like, PlayStation 1, didn't really play it. This one I played an astronomical amount of. And then the DS1, I'm pretty sure I have a copy, and I just didn't play it that much. Again, couldn't tell you why. Yeah, that's fine. That can be your name.
Final Fantasy takes advantage of the Game Boy Advance in 2003. Game setting and engine are similar to the ones of its predecessor, however the characters and plot are notably different. The cast of characters is considerably smaller, and the plot is simpler. Final Fantasy takes A2 Grimoire of the Rift, I believe, is the DS one.
Okay.
In addition, Final Fantasy Tactics is a shorter main campaign, but has more side missions and a secret campaign at the end of the game.
Alright.
Oh, okay, I recognize this
now
box
see,
art now that I see it.
This is how I want my games that are, like, tactically inclined to start. So I'm gonna go, like, this is the kind of thing I wanted from Into the Breach when I booted it up. I was like, I just want the game to begin and give me one fight, step by step, that shows me exactly how this works. And again, I'll still go back to that game, and I'll still play it, because, goddammit, I want to get into it and figure out what's up with it. But I really like it when games just start you playing them by beginning. I don't want to do homework before the game starts.
Review scores for this game are fairly high.
I know it was like it was pretty well acclaimed at the time. But again, I'm guessing most of those people like had a history with like they really liked tactics and then also probably liked this game, but that was not my experience necessarily.
It was apparently originally supposed to be a GBA game before the DS's success. It expands on this game specifically, which I think is why it's called A2.
Mm-hmm.
Shrug. Like, I still, like, I don't exactly know how I feel about, like, just turn-based strategy games.
I
just in
fucking
general.
love turn-based strategy games.
Because, like, I like Fire Emblem an amount.
I fucking love Fire Emblem. Anyway,
you should play Pokemon Conquest. It's very similar, I think, to like these games. Like
I would try it.
Like I played that game to completion and I enjoyed it.
No, I don't. I got it.
And the art in that game is really snappy. Like that's a nice looking. The Pokemon art is really cool, specifically. You could kind of consider the mystery dungeon games as turn-based strategy games, but they're also like dungeon crawlers.
See, like, look at that. Like, if you picked up a stopwatch, that would have been like title screen to action in like 7 minutes at most. Like, now we're playing the video game.
You should play Pokemon Conquest.
Colin,
you should too, Brian. I think you might enjoy it.
Hit it. Nope, he's on my team, I guess. So, those guys all aren't.
If you like turn-based strategy games and you enjoy Pokemon...
Not improved by the GameCube's joystick.
Rip.
Fuck you, Colin.
Rip!
Do it!
Ends his life. Way to crit one.
Oh, back off, Lyle. Good to know. I mean, with that in mind, whatever. Now I just feel lied to. It did the thing it instructed and it didn't work.
Haha. Teaching tools. Oh. You're gonna get got.
I love how into cardio everyone is in the Fantasy Tactics universe. They're just always walking in place 100% of the time.
Let's do a Google.
I really wish there was a way to play legit DS games, like to pipe them into stuff without like just buying a hacked DS.
It's a DS title, unfortunately. Yeah, this game has got like 80 out of 100 in Metacritic. Famitsu 34 out of 40. All highs, very high scores. Curious to see also how much it was going for, like these days. Yeah, that says 99.
So maybe just...
I own it if you want to borrow it.
I mean, I was pretty sure you had a copy.
No, I meant specifically for Brian, if he was ever considering it, but if you were going to play it too, obviously you could use it. I think you got it for me.
That sounds familiar.
Over there. I see it. It's right next to the Mystery Engine games. Fake news.
There we go. I did the thing.
Pokemon Conquest has good sprite artwork. I like it a lot. Because, like, these, like, those portraits are a little chunky, because I think they're, like, slightly compressed,
I mean...
like, bigger artwork.
And they're being blown up on the TV now.
That, too. But the sprite work portraits in Conquest are really big, really detailed, nice-looking pixel art. I like it a lot.
Ouch.
Nobody talks about that game.
You guys are jerks.
Which is unfortunate. I mean, it's probably just because it's a Pokemon game or whatever, but...
I mean, it's also, like, part of a series, right? Like, it's a Nobunaga's Ambition game.
I mean, it's a crossover game.
But isn't the gameplay basically that? I'm not an expert.
I think so. I don't know. I've never played another Nobunaga's game.
Okay, I'm just...
I feel like it just kind of got swept away. Like, no one... I never heard... Like, it's got such good reviews, and... It just kind of... Probably just because it's a Pokemon spin-off, because, like, that was out during the time. Like, there were a lot of Pokemon spin-offs on the DS, so it's probably just like a... Whatever.
Oh, just like an old game, huh? Yeah, this all tracks. Like, the other kids are dicks, and then...
Kids are dicks, more 11.
Magic, and then...
That's supposed to be an adult. He's the same size as you.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it. Watch me worry. Now watch me.
And then I think everybody gets transported to the fantasy land where tactics takes place, and then there's judges, and then you fight. Yeah, this game is cool.
Judge, lest you be judged.
This game is so cool that I'm gonna stop playing it right now, just because there's a lot to it. Yeah, man, this game's great. I'm gonna put in the last thing I pulled out of the pile. Also great in like 100% different way.
Brian's very sad.
Look, man, it's near the end of the stream. I'm not gonna do tactics justice either by just playing another 20 minutes of it.
Called you a monster. You blew it all to hell.
Oh. Okay. You know, Wario's classy dude.
They really upped the art in the series. Like, it's gotten so much sharper.
Game sales are way up. Here's why. That's a Game Boy Advance game. There was just the Game Boy Advance game box. It said Game Boy Advance, and it's inside this Game Boy Advance game. Oh, God. the canonical introduction of Motorcycle Wario, right? Because this is the first one. Look at that laptop. I'd use that laptop. Just like a W mustache on the back. That.
Why does he live in like a random like floating island?
Snap.
Hello? Oh yeah.
Alright, let's play some micro games. I mean, whatever. Yeah, let's play the first couple.
For whatever reason, my sister Diana has a affinity for A, these games, and B, just kind of Wario games in general. She really liked Wario Land 4.
It's funny.
And we never owned this one.
The first one.
But I think she and her friends played it.
Oh.
So, like, because we owned the Wii one, but none of the GameCube ones.
Oh. Here we go. It's hard. It's harder.
Dress.
Nice.
Flee!
I did the opposite of that.
When I wake up in the morning, that's what I see. It just says flee before my eyes.
Shit. Sucking it up. Oh. Okay. Nope. I suck. Oh. Got one more in me. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. I'm out.
Brian has memories of this game in
It's
your
very
car on a road trip.
It's very good.
One of my favorite GBA road trip memories was
Oh, fuck.
in 8th grade. My friend Jackie and I brought our SPs and our link cables on our class trip to Washington, D.C.
Try
and
it one more
played
time.
4 Swords together and beat it during the course of that trip.
That's neat.
It was probably the only time I played that pre the 3DS, or DSiWare, whichever version
Right.
that was that we got. I liked that game a lot. We had some good times. Many a comic for me of that game from those specific incidents. I think it was then later we played it again in high school one time on some kind of trip or something. It might have been on our senior, our junior retreat or whatever. Just because we were we're doing this again. We haven't done this
Right.
in years. And we only had the one copy of A Link to the Past,
Oh,
which
gosh.
is
There we
where
go.
that game
Just
lived,
barely.
the Four Swords original. Not Adventure, right? That's GBA, or the GameCube one? I think it was just called Four Swords.
Yeah.
You can do it, I believe.
Oh, nice. Look at that. It's so satisfying. It's just so good.
Whoa, I'm beat. Say more.
The back door. Excellent.
I think most of those sound samples are from Wario Land 4.
Probably.
Wario talks a lot in that game. I enjoyed Wario Land 4. I beat it. Maybe even like 100%ed it or something. I played a lot of that game. It was one of those few games that we had like early on. It was a pretty early GBA game, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
We gotta check Wario Land 4.
On a roll, man.
2001, so yeah.
Dangerous.
That is a very early game. I could play that game on
Oh
my
shit!
3DS because I
Came from the other side, I got tricked.
Huh.
Shit! Alright, it's all falling apart.
Great. There's a lot of weird stuff in Wario Land 4. Like, that game is really strange. Because is there like a 1 through 3 of Wario Land games, or does the Mario Land games lead into that series?
You'd have to look it up. I'm no Wario expert. Oh man, I got a life back.
Mario franchise. Mario? Okay, there was a. Unless this is the Wario Land.
There was that one on. Oh boy. There was that one on.
Okay, the Mario Land series platform started with the 1993 Game Boy game Wario Land Super Mario Land 3. A direct spin-off of the Super Mario Land series. Super Mario Land 3, Virtual Boy Wario Land, Wario Land 2, Wario Land 3, 4. Okay, so there were other ones.
Those games are always like sort of like Mario games, but explicitly about getting as many coins as possible.
Yeah, there's a very big like treasure aspect to it. And he's got like he's got like a shoulder charge. He does a lot of stuff with like transformations and like kind of like property changes. Like you'll catch on fire and you'll walk around with him on fire for a bit.
This one is not made easier by the joystick.
And like melt ice or whatever. Or you'll get trapped in a snowball, or you'll turn into a zombie or a vampire. It's very strange.
What's the name of that one on the Wii?
Shake It.
Have you ever played that game?
I got it for Diana. I never played it. That game looks incredible.
I remember
It's all
going
super
to get it for her, I think.
hand-drawn.
Yeah, I've heard it's awesome, but I've never played it.
It's probably my parents' house.
I say maybe I'll have to borrow.
That game
Diana's
looks
copy.
gorgeous. Oh, it was Good Feel.
Alright. I'm going to do one more run of some of these mini games, unless you want to do one.
No.
Tell me which games I should play.
No, I know literally nothing about this game.
Alright, let's do...
I think this might have been Good Feel's first game.
Let's do... Sure.
Yeah. Or no, the first 7 years. Because they did Woolly World.
Oh,
Good,
alright.
It's in Epic Yarn. Like, Good Feel is that company.
Look at the dinosaur.
He's in the school zone or something. I want to just, like, because it's Mario. I hate getting redirected to specific wikis. Because it's so hard to, like, get to normal Wikipedia to learn more things.
Play F-Zero.
I guess they did other DS stuff, but their big ones are, is this just like a second party?
Oh, I suck.
You got it?
Oh, alright.
I don't know if this just might be third party. They've done something like this before. Huh.
Look at that. I played like 2 seconds of Dr. Mario. This is like a micro version of our stream. It's just like
Oh God.
Streamception.
Oh.
It's like I'm playing a bunch of games very quickly inside a game where I'm playing a bunch of games very quickly. Oh, I'm dumb.
Because they did a bunch of like educational games, and then they did Wario Land Shake It, and they did more educational games, and then they did Epic Yarn.
actually shorter.
We play Motion. They did 2 mini games in that.
I suck.
I don't know what Street Pass Squad is. They did Mario and Luigi Dream Team, the Giant Battles, which is that's the 3DS game. Street Pass Zombies.
God.
So I think those are Street Pass games. Woolly World,
Try this
more
one
Street,
more time.
so much Street Pass games. And then the thing they're working on is that working title Yoshi game for the Switch that kind of hidden from the world. The stream exception is gonna kill me.
I'll call it after this run. I just wanted to try. I wanted to try to get to the boss of this one.
Do it.
But then I sucks too hard.
Do better. Defeat it is the I'm still pretty sure the most balloon fight I have played is in Animal Crossing. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there you
I
go.
think the most balloon fight I played is in Nintendo Land. Get him, Rob. Huh. Yeah,
He did.
Gotcha.
Do not matrix with stereo? Or did it say dot?
Ah, shit. Suck.
It does say do not matrix. Okay, I'm not crazy.
Take that. I got all the missiles.
He goes. Oh god.
I know, right?
Oh.
Alright, I did it. I got the boss game. Oh!
Uh-huh.
Is this maybe supposed to swing at that one?
I mean, you can hit on the bottom swing.
No.
You just have to time it right.
It's bad. Get all the easy ones. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Oh, what? That was fucked up.
Can't hit this last one. Ah!
Alright. I might get one more shot at that if I can do well enough. See if we can get a couple more of these. Nice. Oh. Alright. Wait, what?
I think you had to make it to the other side.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood, and then I'm bad at shooting ducks. Nice. Oh, that game's great. I should go buy that other... the compilation thing.
No.
What's it called? WarioWare.
Golden, I believe.
Yeah, WarioWare Gold for the 3DS.
For Gold, that's probably it. Pretty good things.
I totally should get that. Yeah, these games are so good. WarioWare is awesome. We should play the Wii one again at some point. I remember that game being really fun. Like, that's of all the things you're going to use Waggle for, WarioWare minigames are certainly some of the best, probably.
It's probably not a good stream game. We'd need to move a bunch
No,
of
I
stuff
wouldn't do that
around.
necessarily, but I do just want to play it.
No.
Oh, that was good. Well, unfortunately, no Mother, but
Yeah.
we made the most of it. We did some stuff. We played some cool things, so next week, next Thursday, we'll be back. We'll play more video games. Probably Mother 3, but unless
Fingers
if
crossed,
we
man.
can't figure it out for whatever reason, we'll start a different game, and someday we'll play Mother 3.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll see.
I mean-
Got a lot of other stuff going on in the next week, so
I might have a lead
okay.
if we can't get that working
Mm-hmm.
because of the
Yeah,
guide I had
I'll mess with it.
pulled up, but
we
you need
will
to play
see.
that game. Like,
Yeah.
of all the games that I want you to play, like, you need to play that game.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
If you like Earthbound or any of that, like, kind of ish game at all, you need to play Mother 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We will try. But yeah, that'll be next week, so thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching us play video games, and we will be
I played
back.
for like 2 seconds.
That's true. We will be back next Thursday, 7:30ish Eastern Standard Time.
It's
so
true.
Until then, see you later, Internet.
Bye.
That's the one. That's the one where the stream is over.